Coach, what's your assessment of the day?
Embarrassed by the way we played. So I give credit to Northern Kentucky. They're a good team, and they made it happen. But we're just not playing tough baseball. Just not playing tough baseball right now in every phase of the game. So we're going to have to get better.
What's your message to the team in the locker room?
What I just told you, that we have to get tougher and we have to play harder and just compete more. We're not competing at all. I don't know what's going on as we're defensively, offensively, pitching wise. We have to compete more. There's just not a lot of competing.
They're really on top of Landon's fastball today. What did you see from their offense just right out of the gate?
They did a nice job early. I mean, they get a couple early to get some momentum, and then it's like it sparked them. And then they were on a lot of fastballs until we got to Stone. I thought Stone Simmons was the bright spot of the day. Thought he was really good, but they were on Landon and Parker and Cam.
Obviously, Landon talked so highly of his fastball, and he said, he would keep throwing it until teams started hitting it. Was this a situation where you maybe would have wanted to see him go off speed a little bit more?
Yeah, probably, because the scouting report was they struggle with sliders, but his fastball's so good, you pitch to his strength. So, but he just left some balls over the middle of the plate.
What did Klingenbach do that you thought gave your hitters some problems throughout the game? You only gave up 3 hits.
Just, not able to hit the fastball right now. If you watch us, we don't hit the fastball. They throw it by us. We foul it back. We miss it, but we're not hitting the fastball right now.
A lot of pop-ups and kind of lazy fly balls to the outfield, like guys are getting out front. What do you see? And is it kind of a collective problem? Or
I think it's a little bit of pressing or trying to do too much, but they got to compete. I mean, we're not getting, the runner in scoring position at bats were really bad tonight. Just really bad from our side of, competing and putting balls in play.
You mentioned some guys kind of doing too much. Do you think that's, because of the fact this team is still kind of trying to find a sense of itself, that maybe there's not the same level of trust with the teammates, and you think you got to hit a tank?
We're a new team. I think everybody's trying to hit a tank. I think that's one thing. It looks like everybody's trying to hit a home run, but we're past last year. It's just a new team, and we're trying to figure out this new team, and they got to compete. And we're not competing. We usually win that game. Even though they outplayed us the first 6 or 7 innings, we get bases loaded. We have second and third. We have first and third. And teams in the past, successful teams, they get that big hit. They get the 2-out hit the other. Von Sieber got one. That's what we needed. We didn't need a home run. You weren't going to probably hit a home run today, except if it was down the line. But you needed a good piece of hitting, and we're not getting it right now.
I think Stone's retired all 10 guys he's faced this year, but outside of him, what's your confidence level in the bullpen right now?
We've had some good guys. I mean, it's just so early. I mean, Parker's one of the best pitchers we've had all year, and he has real stuff, but he just hadn't pitched good. And same with Cam Toller. Cam Toller was as good. If you ask our hitters, he was probably the hardest guy to hit in spring training, and he has ran out there and had 2 really poor performances. So those 2 are, that's made it tough right now. But we have some other guys in there who have pitched well and will pitch well.
You moved Preston to starter. What are you expecting out of him tomorrow?
Throw strikes, mix it up. Just, give us a chance in those first 5 innings.
The last 2 Fridays, Preston's been the first guy Parker's been the first guy to bullpen. Based on what you've seen from Stone, I mean, when you think about next week, is Stone the first guy to pen?
Yeah, he probably should be. So we'll figure it out over the weekend goes on, because Parker may have to run back out there. So,
right.
And then what happens Wednesday, and this time out of conference, you're kind of playing them all. They're all real important, but yeah, it's something we have to think about.
Anything else?